Final event, mixed 4x4, as Carl Lewis calls it, the clown event. There are no odds for it. USA is going to win, right? I mean, Jamaica's going to get second.
For it.
No odds. There's.
Yeah.
I bet you the bigger prediction is who can accurately predict who will be on the relay team for the final of the 4x4. Like, who do you think they'll pick?
Oh,
so the event happens before the 400, right? It happens before the 400.
Yeah, it's the very beginning of the meet.
Do you think any of the open? They're not going to use any of that.
No.
Right?
No. It's going to be here. I'll tell you who it's going to be. It is going to be. Let me pull up my So they'll go. It'll be Ellis. You talking about the final?
Yeah, the final.
So they'll run Ellis and Whitney for the women's legs. And the men will be Stewart and Norwood.
So they're just going to pick the 4th and 5th place finish?
Yep, because 6 and 7 are going to run in the prelim. And then they'll swap out the team entirely. And they'll get 8 people gold medals. Everybody will go home happy.
So they won't try to give Norman, Cherry, Ross, Felix, Jonathan, or Hayes a medal?
No. Because they understand, as Carl Lewis said, this is the clown event, and they're not going to do an all-out for the men. It would be the day before the 400 starts.
What about for the women?
Open 4. For the women, it would be 2 days before. You're still not going to want to do it.
How many days is it before the 400-meter hurdles?
400-meter hurdles for the men or the women?
Both.
Men, looks like it is. Women. Oh, it's bang bang. Oh, it's the same day. It's the same day for the women, and then for the men, it is the next day. It looks like.
All right. Last question? What about 800?
800 is for men. It's the same day.
For women.
For women's first round in the 800 is the same day. The day that starts day 1, so they have to run it on the prelim on day 1, and then the final is the same day as the 800 semifinal. So no, it doesn't work for any of that. This is tailor-made for your 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th best people. That's what it's designed for. That's who you run. You don't overcomplicate it. If someone comes to you and really wants to do it, I guess you entertain that, but I don't think anybody looks at this event in that way.
Would another country try to recognize that, like, hey, USA is sending their B squads. Maybe if we go all in, we can win? Think another country like Jamaica tries that?
No, because they look at how good the US B squad is. It's really good.
Sure.
And it's especially because you got to go 2 men, 2 women. I think it's going to be. Jamaica would be the one. That could factor in there because their women's squad is pretty deep, but I think it's going to be US. I think they're gonna roll. I think they'll use the same process they did in Doha with the people coming off the bench. I could be wrong. I just don't think anybody's going to want to take that risk for their individual event. The women's 400 being a little bit farther away would leave open the option for that event, but all the others are too close.
We just said 2 hours, man. 2 hours.
One more thing real quick. I said I'd give my medal overall medal projection for the US. I counted it last night. 34 is my number. 34 medals total for the US.
That's a pretty high number.
So if you want, yeah, it was higher than I thought it was, but there's not many events where they don't have somebody in contention. And if you think that the US are going to get 2 medals in the men's 5K, then that number should probably be like 45 because they're getting 1-2 in a lot of events if they're getting 1-2 in the men's 5K. All right, we'll leave it there. Tune in early on Friday morning right after the action concludes in Tokyo. It'll be a 7 a.m. Central start, 8 a.m. East Coast, 5 a.m. out on the West Coast for our recap of the day one of Olympic action. Thanks to Alon for producing. Thanks to my co-host Gordon. Thanks everybody for tuning in live on YouTube. We'll talk to you guys soon. Enjoy day one.